Honestly, the last week I actually jumped into journaling a lot. And at some point of my life, I wasn't finding journaling as something that I would like to do. And I definitely did not think that it's a good way to talk to myself. So that's why I was procrastinating on writing down my thoughts. But then at some point, I was like, wait. Let me try it again. Let me just give it another chance because certain things in life deserve second chances and third chances as well. If for some reason you gave up, maybe some things needs to be done again. I don't know. But I've been journaling last week quite a lot, almost every day, and I do find it as a way to first of all get all my thoughts out, just out there, just kind of get rid of them. Not even with the purpose to get rid of them, but kind of to find this inner peace and yeah, just like let my thoughts be here, be present in this world. And by doing that, I also validate my feelings a little bit better. And besides that, um, besides me feeling this way, that my thoughts are now here in this world because I let them out and they are okay, like they're valid. I also feel that this is a very good way to affirm yourself, just to give yourself some affirmations, some positive ideas about yourself, maybe. So, first, usually what I do first, I just describe like my feelings, like what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, just like random stuff. And then I usually end my diary just saying some good things about myself to just boost my self esteem. We are by yourself the whole time. And we happen to live in the society and to grow in the society, to be surrounded by different people, to have different connections with different people. And I think it's a blessing. And I think this is one of the primary things, like 90% of all the things that make us grow is different people, is people who are around us, people who share different or the same values as us, different or the same interests with us. And the society in general is something that makes us develop and evolution as well. Every diary, I finish with some affirmations. I just say like who I am, and how I perceive myself. um, Possibly, if it's possible to make it in the positive way, it's better to do it in the positive way. But if it's not possible now, then just still let your thoughts out, even if it's something negative. Like, for example, you perceive yourself as someone who is, let's say, I don't know, not funny. I don't even know like which negative thing you can say about the person, but let's say you're funny. You're not funny. You don't think you're funny. And you can say I'm not funny, and then you can kind of like describe that feeling. How does that feel? What made you feel this way? Is it you, or it's someone else, or it's certain circumstances? Maybe there were different factors that also made you think so. Now I think this month and the last month in particular, they were a very good journey for me to understand my body better. Not even my mind, but my body as well, because my body affect my mind a lot too. And it's not just me, I mean, it's just the human nature in general. The way how you eat, the way how you sleep, the way, like, which period of the cycle you are in, if you're a woman. All of this influence the way how you think a lot. And you can see certain changes in your mindset and the way how you think and the things that you think about if you change your lifestyle and take care of your body better, and the opposite as well. And it's just the very, very small portion of things that can influence the way who you are today, best formula for, there's no best formula anyway, but the formula that works for me for journaling is, first of all, let your thoughts out. No matter what the thoughts are, just be honest to yourself. Nobody is gonna read it. And also, the other thing you should remember, yes, it's going to be left here in your notes, but you don't have to share that. You don't have to share these ideas with anyone else if you're not feeling comfortable. You can if you want. Nobody says no to you. Nobody like does not allow it to you. Yes, you can if you want. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. You don't have to. You can just leave it to yourself. You can just read it if you want. You can never read it again. You can just delete that right after you write it. You can do whatever you want with that. You don't have to make it understandable for other people. You can just, the idea is just to let these thoughts out. That's it. Nothing else. And then second, validate that. So you just validate what you just wrote. You can even write it as well. You can just say that, yes, this is the way how I'm feeling, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's completely nothing wrong with that. and this is just who I am today. This is just how I felt today, and it makes me feel alive. Because if I didn't feel these emotions, if I didn't feel these feelings, if I didn't have this experience, then what what would I do then? Would I be a human at all, or what? Like all the things, all the events that are happening in our lives, eventually they are still making us live. These are the things that are unique for us as for human beings, and even if it's something negative, we can still appreciate it as part of the human experience that we had. So and then after validating these feelings and saying to yourself that yes, this is how the things are, it should not be understandable for everyone. I should not explain that to anyone if I don't want to. I can just do whatever or just do nothing. Philosophy with the do nothing is working. It is working for me so far. That's why I decided to kind of leave it on my body as well. Tattoo is actually, it's the lyrics from my favorite song, and on this favorite song he says, people wait their lives to do something. Let's not waste our time and do nothing. So, just in case, if you're looking for a solution by journaling, if you're looking for an ultimate point that you want to find your way from a certain situation, just in case, you can also do nothing. You are allowed to do nothing. I say to you, honestly. If you don't want, even if you want, you can just still do nothing. And it's okay. It's okay. You can make mistakes, you can make irrational decisions, you can make some really bad decisions that you will regret, and nobody stops you from doing nothing as well. And you don't have to explain everything. And you don't have to make your life understandable for other people. And there will still be people who will understand you. There will be. That's for sure. Because 8 billion people on the planet, there is no way nobody will understand you. No way. But they also don't have to. And you don't have to explain. And then after validating these feelings, you can finish it with the affirmations, as I said. So you can just say that, you can say either something about yourself, um, like I'm strong, I'm amazing, I'm young, I'm beautiful, I'm blessed, I'm privileged, I'm intelligent, I'm having fun, I'm funny, whatever it is that you're feeling to say to yourself. Or you can just say, if it's easier, you can just say, I'm grateful to something, I'm grateful for something. This is also generating some good, positive energy that calms your mind down and that just gives you this inner peace as well. um yeah, and there's so many things there are so many things in this life that we can be grateful for, even for the opportunity to see this video, to film this video for me, where I'm filming this video. And also sometimes, you know what, sometimes when I have some problems, I kind of get myself back to the earth and think, I have these problems now, privilege to be here in Canada, to sometime maybe feel pity about yourself and complain and write these things down on my notes in English about things that are happening in my life while I'm living in Canada, studying in a Canadian college, being 19 years old, having my family, having my friends. Everyone is healthy, everyone is great, and I'm feeling good about myself too most of the time. This is such a privilege. And I absolutely love this trend on TikTok where people say what a privilege it is to, and then you continue. What a privilege it is to worry about your grades. What a privilege it is to cry about your outfit that you didn't like today. It is a privilege. We are, as people, are very, very not in balance. There is no harmony in this world. We're not the life is not fair to people. We are all living in different circumstances, and we are given different resources from the very beginning of our lives. We can have control over our lives, but some people don't have this control over their lives. To feel better about the circumstances you are in, you should be more focused on the things that you're privileged to have rather than on the things that you don't have yet. And the things that you don't have yet, it's not the reason to complain. But if you want to complain, you can complain. But also, if you want to set yourself up on a more positive mindset, it's not the reason to complain. Rather, it's the reason to grow, because you're acknowledging what you have. what you had in the past. You're acknowledging what you have in the present thanks to the past, and you're looking in the future. You're looking into whatever this life is bringing to your life. I just want to remind you that you are great. You're such a beautiful soul. You're such a funny person, and people who are surrounding you really appreciate your presence in this world. There are people who are grateful and who would write on their journals that they're grateful to have you in their life, and they would say thank you to God for having you on this planet just beside them. People value other people, people value our human connections, and the things that make us people, make us who we are, is other people and connections that we're having with them. It is such a blessing to have you on this planet, and I do wish that every dream that you make for the next 2025 year will come true, and you will feel even better about yourself, and you feel better about yourself now thanks to the past decisions that you made this year. And even if you don't, you can still do nothing. Remember this: nobody will judge. Nobody will judge. Everyone is so focused on themselves, nobody even cares. But even if they do, just do nothing. Whatever. Fuck them. Thank you. Bye.